Hey guys, it's Sun again, doing another commentary to make up for all this time. The main commentary I've wanted to get working on for so long, of by far my most favorite game in the entire world, the PlayStation 1's Final Fantasy IX. This is obviously the 9th Final Fantasy there is, kind of, I won't say overlooked, but not one of the more famous ones like 7 or 4. Or 13, or possibly even 10 too, but that's not the right kind of fame. This game, 4 discs long, came out in 2000, amazing graphics for PlayStation 1. It actually blows past some PlayStation 2 graphics, which I find to be awesome. This game I've had for years and years and years. I love it to death. It outclasses any game I've ever played. And I'm finally glad I'm actually getting down to a commentary of it. It's been far too long. Alright, so let's get this going then. New game. One of my favorite cutscenes. Again, this is 2000, PlayStation 1. It's kind of the last generation of PS1, but I mean, some of these graphics actually surpass Wii games, which I find just to be hilarious. And boom. This screen always reminds me of the Perfect Storm. Though when I was little, I can't tell you how much this fucking confused me. Strange girl in a castle, in what seems to be a wedding dress. Yeah, when I first played it as a child, I hated this. It confused the living hell out of me. When I say child, I mean, like, I think I was 7? 8? I did not understand this game very much. It wasn't until I was about 10 when I fully enjoyed it. Flying birds. And a statue. Oh wait, that's a ship. Oh wait, that's a flying ship. On what seems to be clouds. That also confused me as a kid. This game, I've had to replay it so many times, I just know everything about it now. And then we move on to the main character with a tail, because he's just that badass. And now, we're actually going somewhere. Sure is dark. Guess nobody's here yet. Unfortunately, no speaking lines, which is both a good thing and a bad thing, because 10 was iffy on that. Little cruiser. As with all Final Fantasy games, things are everywhere. Potion and some extra gil or money. Light the candle in the middle of the room. Yeah, really? You really need to tell me that? Light the candle. And it's all bright. It's a storage room. Who'll be there? We're just sticking with the standard names for this. It's Zidane! And then 3 more people come out. Secret hand sign. Okay. Sure are late. I'm sorry. Where's the boss? He isn't here yet. And like all Final Fantasy, dragons just walk through the door and start attacking you. And we're already in the first battle. Just thrust you head first. The battles are still the ATB, which is just so much fun. The bars fill up. Marcus steal. Marcus and Gina, they can just steal. Meanwhile, actually, he has something very nice, which we want. And if you haven't already figured it out, Marcus, Gina, and Blank, since I didn't name them and they're in the beginning, they're pretty much like the... Which is not what we want. They're pretty much like the Jesse, Wedge, and them of this game. Just the random side characters that help out occasionally. He has one thing left that we really want, because it's very useful, but he doesn't want to seem to give it up. Of course, if he keeps fighting like this, he's going to kill himself before we get it. Couldn't steal anything, couldn't steal anything. I promise all fights will not be like this. It's just if we get this from him now, we won't have to get it again later. Screw it, we're just gonna kill him. It's not even worth it. Marcus and Gina still steal, but we're not even gonna deal with everybody having to try to steal it from him. Simple as that. Just end it. And we cut the head off, and it's a bearded man. Who we apparently slashed him enough and gave him a headache. Which is strange. But alright, whatever. And we're all exhausted apparently, and he's just fine. Don't know when that happened. This guy's kind of a douche. He likes to laugh at us. Let's start this meeting already! And now some of the opening story goes through, explains who you are and why you're in a ship. At least to some extent. Tentalis, the infamous band of daring thieves, that's us, is heading to the Kingdom of Alexandria. Our mission, to kidnap the heir to the throne, Princess Garnet. And now the strange clown man wants to do it too. Our ship's about to dock. That's a nice looking ship. And when it does, we're gonna put on our costumes and perform I Want to Be Your Canary, the most popular play in Alexandria. Break a leg, Marcus, because you're playing the lead. And then Zidane and Blank will steal the princess. Blank will distract the audience from backstage with oglops, which are like little disgusting cockroach things. Okay, that's when I kidnapped the queen, right? You bet we're gonna kidnap that fast, bug-ugly queen. What am I saying? Yeah, the queen, right? No, I'm fairly sure it's the queen. Quit joking around. I'm totally not. It's definitely the queen. We're gonna kidnap the queen. Come on. Let's kidnap the queen already. We're gonna get the queen. I'm not joking around. We're gonna get the queen.